Just tell Jason where the children are and I will let you go.
No one wants Michael to suffer.
If she had loved him, she wouldn't have cheated on him.
Sasha. Sasha.
I can't wait for my dad to see it. He's gonna love it.
Michael's about to tell Carly that Sasha's pregnant. Great, just what we needed. It's about to get real awkward in here. And Tracy? She's not speaking until she's good and ready. Classic Tracy, and I am here for it. That woman's got standards, and I respect her for it. Now, here's the plan to catch Cyrus. Sonny's getting admitted to the hospital, and they're going to sneak in a camera or whatever. When Cyrus waltzes in to administer the Digitalist, bam, they've got him. About time. Honestly, what's Cyrus even doing these days? His storyline is as pointless as a broken pencil. And don't even get me started on Anna. She needs to find Valentin and that spawn of Satan Cassadine kid and just stay gone. I'm tired of watching her fall apart over them. She deserves better. Did Michael just say, "Help Sasha"? Where's Diane in all of this? Hello, does anyone want a competent lawyer around here? Michael should really call Diane so he can hand over medical decisions to Sasha. Imagine the chaos it would cause with Drew and Willow. Chef's kiss, that would be a mess worth watching. But here's the thing, Tracy's dead wrong. She has zero right to do this. It doesn't matter how smug she smiles or how dumb the situation is, she's still breaking the law. Period. No amount of self-satisfaction will change that. Honestly, I'm just waiting for a plot that actually excites me. Right now, I'm watching because I'm a fan, but let's be real, GH has lost some of its magic. Come on, writers, give me something to care about. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. So now Tracy's suddenly a friend of Monica's? Really? Last I checked, Tracy and Monica were practically arch enemies. Their feud was legendary. How did we go from that to friends now? I'm still waiting for that explanation. And Michael is awake, so why can't he just give the green light for his parents to see him and make decisions about his care? This whole thing is getting ridiculous. I'm honestly so over Drew pulling Willow's strings. Can we just have Nina and Drew's dirty secrets spill already? This is exhausting. But hey, Michael's finally going to spill the beans to Carly about Sasha. Maybe Sasha will get power of attorney over everything Michael owns. But of course, they'll have to stop laying into Willow once they find out Michael slept with Sasha and there's a baby on the way. Plot twist, anyone? Maybe Cyrus has been messing with Sonny's meds all along, and that's how they'll finally catch him. I honestly thought they would redeem Cyrus, but nope, no such luck. Once Sonny goes down, I bet Lulu will start remembering what Cyrus said to her while she was in that coma. She might be the one to bring him down. And Tracy. Oh, Tracy. I'm loving her more and more every day. She's not going to say a word until she hears from Michael, and honestly, I don't know why people are acting like she doesn't have a right. Michael was furious with Willow before the explosion. If this hadn't happened, would he even let Willow near the kids anymore? He's been generous in letting her keep them, but he barely saw them until she dragged Wiley to Washington. Now, with Michael in the hospital, Willow's all over wanting the kids, but they're at the Q's, that's their home. Tracy's right. Why take them out of their home? Willow should feel guilty, and now she wants to feel even more guilty about Michael's pain after he got those second and third degree burns. But hold up, where was she when he was actually getting burned? She doesn't love him. She loves the drama, the fight, and the idea of a perfect life. Otherwise, she clearly doesn't care about him. Michael asked for Sasha and Sonny. Sonny worrying about Michael's condition isn't helping anyone. As for Tracy, she's not backing down. She's standing her ground. Honestly, Michael might have accidentally dropped the bomb about Sasha being pregnant with his baby. Who knew he could be so bad at keeping secrets? But hey, I guess GH is finally starting to get interesting again. And as for Tracy, can we just agree that she has zero business keeping the kids? I'm so over Willow, but at least the kids belong with her. They should definitely visit Monica more, though. Drew? Yeah, he could just go ahead and disappear for good. He was never much of a dad to Scout anyway. Let Daunt raise her with Rocco and Danny. At least they've got a clue. As for Michael, I'm guessing we're headed toward long-term care, just like Lulu. That whole Cyrus mess should wrap up soon, and I'm genuinely curious to see how Sasha's pregnancy plays out. It'll be pretty epic when Carly finally finds out it's Michael's baby. Can't wait to see that drama unfold. But seriously, Jason, really? You let Tracy have the kids in the first place? She completely manipulated your soft spot for Monica and used that to keep Sunny from getting them. Now, of course, she's holding on to them like a dog with a bone. Nobody's getting those kids from Tracy anytime soon. I was saying from the start that Tracy needed to be the one to tell Willow about Drew and Nina's little tryst. Here's hoping Tracy spills the tea and lets Willow know that as long as she stays in the gatehouse, Aka, her and Michael's place, the kids stay with her. But Drew? Yeah, no, he's officially persona non grata. Willow might actually go along with it once she gets the lowdown on his shady little affair with her mom. I don't know about you, but I'd have zero interest in being anywhere near him after that. He's seriously giving off creepy vibes now. Maybe Scout will be the one to tell him she wants to stay with Alexis or at the mansion instead. Smart move. So what did Michael even say to Carly about Sasha? I couldn't catch it. I'll bet it was super enlightening. Meanwhile, Drew, total loudmouth creep. Seriously, someone needs to put that guy in his place, stat. Anyway, Michael's decided to jet off to Germany for his burn treatment. Super dramatic, right? But first, he has to make a pit stop to see Sasha. Priorities. Oh, and just a thought, but I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that Cyrus is either working for Sidwell or in cahoots with him. Not sure which is worse. You know, I started thinking about what Willow and Drew have done. It's really starting to hit the people closest to Michael, Carly, Sunny, Jocelyn, and a bunch of others. And of course, Michael himself is suffering the fallout too. But hey, Julie is in for a rude awakening, and I'm really hoping he gets a taste of his own medicine. Losing his daughter would be a nice touch, so he can see what it's like. Maybe Alexis can swoop in and take Scout. Now that would be poetic. But wait, I'm confused. Didn't Martin say that Windermere was returned to the Cassadine estate? So how the heck does Sidwell own it? Alexis didn't sell it to him, did she? Oh, and Sunny's all worried about Avery staying with Carly, but Carly's off to Germany with Michael, who's also apparently childless, despite being injured. So, what's the deal with Avery and Donna? Did anyone even think about them? Is Joss just moving in to babysit? Seriously, anyone? Or are they just forgotten? And let's talk about Carly and Sunny for a minute, shall we? Their charming lifestyle choices landed Michael in the hospital again. But sure, let's pretend it's all Willow's fault. Classic. No matter what happens, Michael absolutely should not even think about saving his marriage after he's all better. And sure, Willow might sit by his side every day during his recovery, because of course, she only cares because she finds out that Drew and Nina were getting cozy and playing her like a fiddle. If that little bombshell hadn't gone off, she wouldn't even give Michael the time of day. Classic. And then there's Tracy, effortlessly summing up the state of this country in one simple line. I'm not going to jail. I have too much money. A motto for the ages, really? Oh, and is Laura Wright leaving the show for a vacation? What's up with Donna and Avery? Are they just going to be casually shuffled around while Tiny Mob Murderer is clutching his chest in a life-or-death moment? And will Carly, in a fit of existential crisis, finally decide to pick Sunny over Michael now that the whole heart attack drama is on the table? But seriously, the way Sunny's getting blamed for everything is getting old. Sure, the whole fireplace incident could have been a complete accident, but even if it wasn't, if Sidwell is pulling strings, It's all because of Holly and those ridiculous diamonds. Let's get this straight. Sonny's actually been pretty clean lately. He's just in Sidwell's sights because of her vendetta. And Willow. Oh, Willow. She's a grown woman who's more than capable of thinking for herself. She should be telling Drew to butt out of her personal life. Drew's focus should be on his daughter, not meddling in Michael and Willow's mess. His obsession with Carly, Sonny, Jason, Michael, and the Hughes? It's not about concern for Willow. And that little jab about Carly lying? Uncalled for. I'm with Tracy and Jason on this one. Drew does not need to be anywhere near Michael's kids. Martin Gray is right. Anna needs to stick to the law, and Ava's worries about Avery's safety are totally justified. But Alexis has a point too. Ava can't drag Christina into her custody battle with Sonny. Let's keep it real. Oh, and Sonny's heart issue. Yikes. But thank goodness Natalia swooped in just in time to play the hero. Lastly, Tracy told Jason she'd hand the kids over to Willow in a heartbeat if it weren't for Drew. Honestly, Willow should just pack up and move back into the cute gatehouse where her kids belong. If she's so caught up in hormones that she can't stay away from Drew, fine. Let her go visit him in DC. I really hope Jason has a private conversation with Willow about her kids, without Drew, of course. Because, let's be honest, Drew's not exactly the person who should be involved in this. It's not his business. And seriously, Jane Elliott is making Tracy Q shine like never before. I mean, Tracy steals every scene she's in. They should just give her the spotlight already. Speaking of drama, what did Michael say to Carly about Sasha? I could barely catch it. The suspense is killing me. Now, here's a suggestion. Willow moves back to the gatehouse with the kids, and Drew gets a restraining order to stay the heck away. That way, Willow and Drew can do whatever they want on their own time, far from the kids. Everyone wins. To the new writers of General Hospital, here's a tip. First, save Michael's life. Second, get rid of Drew. He's honestly toxic to this show. Drew's a loud, obnoxious creep who needs to be put in his place ASAP. We all know Michael chose to go to Germany for the burn treatment, but of course, he wants to see Sasha first. Priorities, right? Now, watching Carly talk to Michael just became painful, and I know it's all pretend, but I can feel his pain. My daughter suffered second and third-degree burns when she was just under a year old. For months, I never left her side, except when they had to clean her wounds. I'll never forget the screams coming from another patient. It meant my little one might be in pain, but she made it through fine, thanks to an amazing burn unit. But honestly, no matter what happens with Michael, he should never consider saving his marriage after his recovery. Even if Willow stays by his side, it's obvious she'd only be there because she finds out Drew and Nina were playing her the whole time. Otherwise, she wouldn't give him the time of day. You know, I've been thinking about how Willow and Drew's actions have really started to affect so many people close to Michael, Carly, Sonny, Jocelyn, basically the whole crew. And then, of course, there's everything that's happened to Michael himself, which just adds fuel to the fire. But don't worry, Julie's going to get what's coming to him, and I seriously hope he loses his daughter. Let him experience what that feels like. It's about time Alexis takes Scout and shows him what true loss is. So here's something I don't get. Wasn't Martin the one who told Alexis that Windermere was back at the Cassadine estate? Then how in the world does Sidwell own it now, unless Alexis sold it to him? I've got a feeling Cyrus's next victim is going to be Joss or Anna. What do you all think? But seriously, no negative comments while I post this, okay? If you don't like it, just keep scrolling. We're all here to keep things respectful, thanks. I'd love to see that happen, wouldn't you? I mean, who wouldn't be absolutely riveted by the prospect of Sasha possibly having twins or a boy or girl? It's the storyline we've all been waiting for, right? Personally, I'm all about watching Sasha juggle her independence and resilience. The show's really nailing that part, and I'm dying to see how her journey intersects with Jason's. But here's the real question. Do you think Sasha and Jason actually have a future together? Or is she better off doing her own thing and focusing on her goals? Oh, and the idea of Sasha taking over the gatehouse? That could be her chance to really carve out a life on her own terms. Now that would be interesting. But hey, who needs all that when we've got the much more important drama of Sasha and Jason potentially being romantically involved? Because clearly everyone wants that, right? Never mind the fact that Michael's already had enough chaos in his life with his other child and that uncle. I mean, seriously, can we just say no to Jason and Sasha already? Even Steve B is apparently against it. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. I've seen so much hate about these new recasts and the direction they're taking these characters, and I'm honestly baffled. People really seem to struggle with separating the actors from the roles they're given, but honestly, both of them have shown some serious talent so far. GH definitely needs a little extra spice this year. Sure, I've heard the complaints, but I don't mind a little bad decision-making and sassy attitude. This is a soap after all. Let's talk about new Lulu. The actress? Absolutely fantastic. But Lulu waking up from a 4-year coma and acting the way she is, yeah, it's a bit much, but come on, this is soapy drama at its finest. We're talking about maximum melodrama, people. As for Noema, she's going to get hate just for not being sweet Emma. I'm calling it now, but in the episodes we've seen her, she's been doing great too. And okay, let's address the current Lulu drama. I'm not hating, just a little annoyed with her current obsessions. I get it, but can we please let Lulu explore what it actually means to wake up after 4 years in a coma instead of fixating on Charlotte and Brooklyn? There's a lot more ground to cover there. As for Noema, we've seen her for about 3 episodes, so I'm honestly not sure why people are already throwing shade. Let's give her some time, folks. It's definitely time to bring Leela Ray back into the mix. I was watching some older Jade clips from the early 2010s, and I just can't help but wonder, why is Leela Ray still MIA? She should be in her 20s by now, right? I know it's a long shot to expect Robin Christopher to return, but come on, how perfect would it be to have Leela Ray around the Quartermaines? Maybe as TJ's new love interest, just throwing that out there. Seriously though, I think it would be a solid move. Not only does it open up the possibility for some Sky storylines, but it's also a chance to introduce a fresh character who doesn't have a million complicated backstories to untangle. She could easily slot into the existing family drama with her mother's connections and add more depth to Sky's legacy. Imagine the potential with her ties to the Chandlers, Lambview, or even Alcazar. It would be a way to weave in all that history without needing to rehash everything. I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling, but I really want her back. Even if Robin Christopher isn't returning, having Leela Ray around would be such a perfect reminder of Sky's impact on the show. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.